شنو 반갑습니다. How's everybody going? Miss Heba, welcome, welcome, welcome. Margarita, nice to see you. Wonderful having you. Miss Nahla, happy to see you too. Miss Vina, thank you so much for all coming. Appreciate your presence. And today is going to be Vibration Day. Master Maz here from Brain Education Middle East. This is going to be a really nice and special one. I'm going to hopefully go through a little bit of the science and the information that gets us into this vibration so you understand. Actually, I want to clear out some questions I've been getting about vibration specifically, and more than necessarily going through the general observation about how vibration works, more kind of like looking at the questions I've been receiving over the last 2 weeks and getting through that. Hey, Margarita, and everyone else there. That's right, Haitham on the cameras, Munira on the live production. So we got us a full team right here. So thank you so much for joining, and everyone else on the tube, be sure to stay tuned. We're going to be hopefully posting this live so that we can get it on the Facebook, on the YouTube, and everybody else who's joining us today. All right, everybody. So without further ado, let's get things rolling. All right. So I have my handy board here. So first question I've been getting. Música, por favor. There we go. All right. So first question I've been getting about vibration is, what do we need to actually have vibration work? So some of you who have been on the Bonanza retreat have noticed that we've been outdoors in nature, and we've actually used things like light as well as music and things like that. Now, to let you know about energy in general, right? So when we say energy, and if anyone knows about Nikola Tesla, it comes in various forms. Things like light, sound, and vibration. Now, when it comes to light, this one revolves around, right? So the mind is all about that light, because everything in here is a signal. It has a wave. So in a way in which we can see things, not necessarily with our eyes, but the brain responds with regards to messages. And these can be seen as waves of light. Now, when it comes to sound, that's energy, right? So when it comes, all of it is energy, but sound is really something of the heart. So a lot of our heart actually responds to a sound. Even when we vocalize, we project our energy through sound as well. So things like shouting out, things like even music moves our heart. There's a lot of sound involved in energy, but there's also vibration, and that's vibration of the body. And when you actually sync all three together, you've got a lot of energy movement. Now, do we need any of these external circumstances? Say, for example, when we have light, sound, or vibration. So say, for example, light, right? Do we need light around us? Like, let's say a fire or these lights or things to kind of trigger our mind or things like that. So I've got no screen here. Let's go and work on that too. So let's say we're not focused on, boom, the sound here or the sound here or the light here. We've got lights around us, right, that can help us. And there's actually training rooms and actual instructions through words, what lights trigger what parts of our central nervous system. Now, the central nervous system is interesting because it actually responds to light. There are such things as light therapy. But do we need light? No, we don't need external light. In fact, it's far from the truth. Light is something that is perceived by the brain and perceived by our nervous system, but it doesn't mean that we cannot produce the actual response from the external stimulus internally. And that's my main message here. Similarly with sound, do we actually require sound? And sound meaning like music, things to actually motivate our energy to keep moving. And the answer again is no. We don't require sound, or we don't require music. Sound is something to instigate a feeling of energy inside us. Now, that sound can be also produced in terms of a response internally. What I mean by that is that you can also mimic the beat that you're resonating with internally. A beat is more of a guide. The music is more of a guide, but really you have an internal rhythm, an internal clock that your body responds to very well. And you'll notice that your body has a different vibration or frequency based on where you are energetically. And if you can tune into that, then you've really hit that beautiful vibration. And similarly with the body, do you require things to move you? Well, I'm not going to tremor the earth from underneath you. Yes, you can produce the body vibration yourself. You can produce the vibration of the body through an internal movement. You don't necessarily require something to kind of shake you around or move you. You remember, I don't know if you remember those old machines that kind of wrap around the waist and you just kind of go like, yes, so vibration can be instigated from the outside. It can be an external stimulus. However, it isn't the end all be all. You can produce the vibration yourself. So the main key and message here is that you can actually instigate vibration all by yourself. You can actually instigate light all by yourself. You can instigate sound all by yourself, either by singing, humming a sound, or even producing the feeling and response that music and sound gives you internally. So there you have it. All right? So give me just a minute here. We're going to sort out a technical issue, and I'll be right back with you. All right, everybody. So I hope everything is clear, loud and clear. And I'm going to go ahead and respond to your comments and questions later on. So let me know later on how it is you felt, what it is that you felt, and if there's any experience that you think can also be further enhanced on your questions, please ask them as well. I'd love to get into some of this explanation, but really, this is really what I wanted to get into, is that you can actually internalize the experience all yourself. So without further ado, let's get things rolling. Let's move things out of the way, and we'll get going. So all you need today is a nice chair, something you can sit on later on, but we will be standing up for most of the practice and then sitting back on for the final meditation. All right, let's clear things out. All right, here we go. So, looks like we've got a little bit of a headshot here. There you go. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get things rolling. I hope that's explained a few things about our vibration. Let's get going with our do-in. The first part of brain education's form is actually opening up the energy meridian so that we can then get into the vibration and the flow of the energy inside our bodies and get our mind connected. Do means to pull the body, in means to pull the mind in. So let's do that together right now. First of all, let's go ahead and shake our hands together. But without further ado, let's go ahead and greet each other. Feet together, hands over your dungeon, the center of your body. And let's go ahead and greet each other. The word is Pangapsamnida. And let's begin. Pangapsamnida. And greeting your neighbors, if you got neighbors and friends around you. Pangapsamnida. Pangapsamnida. And let's get things rolling. First off, go ahead, shaking your hands. Hi, Shunada. There it is. Wow. Focusing on the hands, the feeling inside the hands, shaking off the hands, breathing out. Hi, Shunada. Well done. All right, so feeling the hands, let's go ahead and move into our elbows. So with our elbows, we're going to shake the elbows. Margarita, well done. Nahla, it's been a while. Thank you for coming. Bisvina too, and Hiba. There we go. So get into our elbows a little bit, shaking out the elbow joint, and then moving into the shoulder joint too. So I'd like to speak as I'm moving about something. So some of us have asked where yulyo, the word yulyo, comes from. So yulyo actually means the ebb and flow of energy, or the flow inside the universe. So when we talk about yulyo, yulyo is no particular object or thing. Yulyo is actually a feeling or a state. So moving through vibration, hopefully today we're going to touch that ever-flowing state of flux, of ebb and flow inside us. This is actually useful to feel some form of deep connection with ourselves, to feel a natural state where we get more intuition, access more creativity, and have more general knowing about ourselves. So this is also a place where we can revive our energy and also engage with our self-discovery. All right? Shaking off with the shoulders. Let's go ahead and then move our entire body with a generic simple vibration. So what I'm doing is I'm bending my knees softly, and I'm bending my hips softly, exhaling out. So the knees are soft, hips are soft, shoulders are soft, everything is soft. There it is. Exhaling out. Hai Shunada. Well done. All right, so from here, I'd like you to relax the hips so that you feel your hips are not necessarily stern or solid, and relax your knees. And it's a general up and down frequent vibration. In the process, relax the chest. Feel the chest. Relax the shoulders. Feel the shoulders. Relax the hands. Feel the hands. Feel the feet. Okay, there we go. Breathing out. Hai Shunada. Well done. That's it. Exhaling through. Beautiful job. So as we keep moving, we're relaxing more and more of the body. Really enjoy this gentle and simple vibration as we move through. Hai Shunada. So we're going to get back into this vibration, but this is just an initial one to kind of seek out and scan the areas we feel most blocked. So now let's go ahead and do a body scan as we're moving and see where our tensions lie, see where our blockages lie, where our energies could be stagnant. All right, so from there, go ahead, move through the head and the face, feeling out the facial expressions. Let's make this one a little bit wider, yes? So full body on that one. All right, so from here, there we go, and exhale. Feeling the facial expression, feeling the neck, feeling the shoulders, feeling the upper back, feeling the lower back. So whatever you feel is stuck, whatever you feel is not exactly moving, whatever you feel is stagnant, it needs a little bit more work. Try and just at first be aware of it. Be aware of that tension. Shaking out. There we go. It seems like we have an issue with the YouTube. So hopefully we will be able to load it up after this session is over. But thank you for that notice, Vina. It seems that we may have had a connection issue there and a hiccup. Thank you for letting me know. We will actually email the YouTubes and the links for everyone who registered as well. So anyone who's registered for the Zoom will get the YouTube link, and hopefully we'll also announce to our members later on that the YouTube is up, so don't you worry. All right, so let's move into our abdomen. Feeling the abdomen, the gut, after you felt out this torso area here. Noticing which parts are blocked and tense. Noticing out the gut, noticing out the lower intestines, noticing out the hips. Breathing out, there we go. And then from here, feeling your hip joint. Feeling out your thighs, feeling out your knees. Feeling out the sockets. Feeling out the shins, the calves, all the way down to the feet. You want to imagine like the salted granules are moving all the way down to the bottoms of the feet as you breathe out. And you notice even my hip joints are moving with a certain frequency, right? So try and match this frequency all throughout the body. Every part of the body should be able to move with that same frequency. All right, let's do a little bit of a practice, all right? So from here, with the practice, we're going to move a little bit more quickly. So we're going to change the frequency. It's a nice exercise to be able to measure your frequency and see which one fits you best, or being able to control your frequency. So now let's go ahead, back to the same tempo, and then we're going to double it and double it again, and then we're going to half it. Let's see how well we can control our frequency. All right, so first, same tempo. So it's a tup, 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 tup. So that's the tempo, that's the rhythm, okay? Tup, 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 tup. And now we want to double the tempo, make it twice as quick. So it's a tup, 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 tup. So it's still within the same beat, but we're doing doubles. Breathing out. So you notice that the actual wavelength is shorter. It's not as tall or big, but more frequent. So it almost feels like a jackhammer, right? So now we can actually be even more acutely aware of the vibration blockages throughout the body. See which parts actually feel stuck in this double tempo. I know it may be a little difficult to control, but try your best to shake out a little bit more frequently. Notice if it's in the low back. Notice if it's in your thighs, in your hips. You don't need to have an emotional understanding of what that particular area represents, more so just the awareness of that area first. Good job. And then from here, let's go ahead and double it again. This one's a little difficult. So you can tell from my noise how quickly we're actually beating. There it is. Exhale through. Good job. And stop. Feel out. Feel out. So notice which joints are a little bit achy. Notice which joints are a little bit in a discomfort. Notice the feeling only first. Noticing which parts of your back. Noticing which parts of your gut. Noticing which parts of your chest. The awareness is number one. Now let's get back into that regular tempo. Go ahead and get back into the original tempo. There we go. And you'll notice that actually just that awareness has made you a little bit more acutely aware of what's going on. Not yet. There we go. Feel it out. That's it. Feel it out. Good job. All right, so now that you've noticed which areas are the ones you need to focus on, let's actually get to it and shake out in different ways and different dimensions to get access to them. Then we'll go to our fun and more free vibration. All right, you guys ready? So let's go ahead over here and elbows up, waist down. Let's first start off with a gentle twist. Now, vibration doesn't have to be in one direction. Anything where you're kind of allowing the body to tremble, to shake, is also vibration. So it can start off with a little bit more of exaggerated movement, like a twist. And you notice that depending on where the elbows sit, you're affecting a different part of the spine. So up here towards the shoulder height, you'll notice that you may be accessing parts of your upper torso. Behind your heart, maybe even the middle back region. So go ahead and just access that a little bit. Feel that one out. Exhale through, relax the face as you breathe out. And then move it down a little bit to the solar plexus. Now, even this has a frequency, right? So this can turn into a shake depending on how you move. So it can be like a nice exercise where it's a swing. So right now it's more of a swing. But this can turn into a shake as soon as you change the style and the characteristic of the movement. So now it's becoming more of a shake. So let's turn it into a shake. Increase the frequency a little bit. Move from side to side. And then work your way down to the solar plexus. Now you're feeling that area in the middle back a little bit more. See how the hands moving with elevation actually activates different parts of your spine and different organs too. If you're hearing some crickly sounds inside your spine, good. You're waking things up, allowing the fluids to circulate. Your spinal fluid is actually coming up to your brain, cooling things off, reducing your thought, getting you more into your body with that do-in we talked about. All right, all the way down here. And now we're accessing more of the lower back, the parts that are connected to these vital organs here. You feel that? Mid back down to lower back. Exhaling through. Well done. That's it. All right. And now we're going to hold our hands in a secure position and actually move the hips. So a lot of control today, right? So this was a little difficult because our hips are rotating. The hands are kind of like they're holding on for dear life. So you could do this, but we want more of a twist. And if this is too difficult, go ahead and swing your hands too. So it seems like you're walking actually, but in place. So your feet are in place and your hips are turning. So it almost feels like a washing machine. That's it. So turning the hips and turning the hands, like you're walking really fast. Now you can double this up and you'll notice sensations in the vital organs, sensations in the low back. Hai Shunada, that's the one. Hai Shunada. So this is a shake to incorporate do-in shaking. So there's more than one way to open up your meridians. As I mentioned before, there's swinging, there's shaking, there's tapping, there's stretching, there's strengthening, there's bursting, there's all kinds of effects we can do to the body. Anything that manipulates the meridians is considered a meridian opening. So breathe out as you do this and keep your focus where you feel it. Don't distract yourself with other thoughts or unnecessary emotions. Stay with the observational level of the initial feeling. Doesn't need to worry you, Doesn't need to scare you or concern you. Even if it's a little bit uncomfortable, just acknowledge the discomfort. It doesn't need to be deduced any conclusion from it. Breathing out. And we're going to stay here for just a couple more minutes, shaking out. Because I'd like for you to really get used to this form of vibration. We're going to take our time and spend more time in vibration today. Good job. Keep going. Exhaling out. Hai Shunada. If you know the word, please say it. Allow your brain to understand. Reprogram, rewire, make this feel good. Hai Shunada. That's it. Wow, 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 wow. Great job. Keep going. Final minute. Final minute of this shaking. If you're feeling a little cramp here, a little cramp there, good job. That's the way that our organs are responding. Your brain is getting a neural feedback with the organs and their condition. And because of that, it is sending good energy there, good healing, good circulation. Keep feeding your brain with the condition of your body. Let it know it's the information. And that's what we call a neural feedback loop. Wonderful job. Keep going. Final 30 seconds. You can do it. Exhaling out. Keep it going. Well done. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly stop. Wow. Spend a moment of awareness here before we get into our stretches and meridian openings that way. And just notice the feelings inside your body. Where do you feel it the most? Where is the highest sensation? And what form of sensation is it? Is it a discomfort? Is it a release? Is it a tension? These are basic feelings that are ingrained into us. Everything else is mostly prediction. So try and stay with the feeling. Is it mostly in the low back? Is it mostly in the hips? Is it mostly in the upper back or in the neck region? Or maybe even behind, in the middle of your back? Is it in the arms? Is it in the thighs? Is it in the joints? So wherever it is you notice, just place your attention there for the moment and feel out your body. Awareness is the first thing. If you don't recognize it, there is no way you can change it. If you don't capture it fully, there's no way you can actually remove it or sustain it. My goodness, indeed, Hiba, indeed. All right, so let's go ahead and do that opening we talked about. Breathe in from your danja, hands right here in your lower abdomen. Inhale, and then switch, moving it to the kidneys, holding the kidneys so it's a bit above the waist right here. So not on the waist, a little bit higher than the waist. And then from here, we're going to lean back, looking straight up to the ceiling as we push our waist forward, all the way up, looking up, looking up, looking up. Yes, that's it, that's it, that's it. Opening the chest, pull the elbows back, and then slowly coming all the way down. Sweep down the back of the legs, slowly bend from the hips only. Release the hands, release the head, showing it to you from the side here. Legs are straight, hips are bent, arms are relaxed, head is relaxed like it's popping around. And feel the back of the meridians open a little bit. Bend the knees a little bit, rolling up the spine as you come up. Hai Shunada. So we're going to do that 3 more times. And the principle here is that you've got 2 main vessels coming through the middle of your body. The conception meridian vessel, which is the heart's energy coming down to warm up the rest of your organs. And then there's the governing vessel meridian, which is your kidneys cooling up into your brain. So water up, fire down. That is where the principle comes from. Or in Korean, susung hwagang. Water up, fire down. Susung hwagang. You can say it with me. Susung hwagang. Susung hwagang. All right, water up, fire down. All right, let's try again. Inhale in. Kidneys. And then from the kidneys, pushing forward the waist, head to the sky. Pull the elbows back, push the chest up. Oh, you can squeeze the butt if you'd like to protect your back a little bit. And as you come down, slowly sweep down the back of the legs. Releasing the hands, releasing the head. Feeling out the back. Let go of the back completely. Legs are straight.
Feel the back of the legs. Relax the hands as well as the head. Bend the knees, slowly tuck in the tailbone, rolling up the spine.
There we go. Let's do 2 more of that. From here, inhale into the kidneys, pulling back and up facing the sky. Squeeze the butt to protect the low back. And hold here, pull the elbows, and release.
Hai Shonada. Relax the head, relax the hands, relax the upper body. Now, if you're really flexible, I'm just not forcing it, right? You could be all the way down here, but you don't have to be. You just relax, lean forward, bend the knees, tuck in the tailbone, rolling up the spine.
That's the one. So it's a natural release, a natural tension drop, right? Let's try again one last time. Inhaling to the kidneys, pulling back, looking up, squeeze the butt to protect the low back, pull back the elbows, there we go, and exhaling down.
Hai Shonada. Feel your arms relaxing through. Relax and bop the head around. Make sure it's nice and soft around the area of the neck. Relax out the back. Swing a little bit to get the arms a little bit closer to the floor. Now bend the knees. Tuck in the tailbone. Rolling up the spine.
Hai Shonada. That's awesome. Do you feel that general sensation that your body is actually a little bit more vibrant but relaxed at the same time? And your mind's a little bit more clear and cool. For some of us, we're very sensitive enough to actually notice a difference in temperature. Like if you touch your forehead or the back of your neck, you may actually feel this general coolness. Or you may not feel coolness per se. You may still feel some heat, but it is certainly cooler than maybe your body is. So your body may feel a little bit warmer than the back of the head, front, or even the neck. And that's showing the temperature distribution change. Usually when we have a very hot head, flustered with thoughts, spinal fluid isn't reaching the brain as well, and you don't get as much of a cool mind. And that's what we're achieving. Now that we're do-in, mind is inside the body, let's get into our nice and wonderful vibration. Go ahead, when you're named, let's hit that beat. All right, so here we go. Just like how we started before. That's it. Feet flat on the floor. So I'm going to guide you through it, because we want to be able to do it for a little bit of a longer time than usual, right? So our vibration today is going to be a little bit more extended, but I want you to really feel this idea of yo-yo throughout the body. And with yo-yo, it's more of a free vibration or a free movement. This isn't necessarily dance, because dance would mean you'd need something of a music, but for this, music is just a guide. It's more of an internal rhythm. So if you feel like you want to move your head around, move your shoulders around, move your arms around, feel free to do that. But in the beginning, no expectation. You don't have to force it. First, feel out the hips. Some of you are maybe already there. Some of you may be like, yeah, let's go. And that's good. Keep with that. And some of you may still be kind of adapting and adopting a certain vibration of your own. Stay with that too. But with enough time, your body will feel the tremor and the vibration, that softness, especially if you keep your mind focused inside. When your mind focuses inside, something beautifully and magical happens with your sympathetic nervous system. It switches back into your parasympathetic, your homeostasis, the one that keeps you relaxed, comfortable, recovered. So getting more into that is what we want. We want to get feeling into our body. So as you shake, start by bending the hips and sitting them up, or bending the knees and standing them up. And that's it. So that's our constant vibration. And then slowly, bit by bit, work on relaxing different parts of the body. And those could be your arms. Really make sure they're just kind of hanging there. They're not kind of like stiff like this, right? You notice how the arms are kind of separate from the body. Make sure they're just an extension of the body. Similarly with the chest, some of us may be up here or down here. 2/10 of back, 2/10 of chest. Make sure even the chest is kind of popping a little bit. And you notice how even the chest here has a little bit of a pop. Solar plexus too. Every part of my body is moving evenly, like the rest of the body. You can tell by the way my hands are sitting on the body. So my hips are moving evenly. My abdomen is moving evenly. My chest is moving evenly. My shoulders are moving with the same frequency. No part is more stuck than the other. And that's it. It's very simple, right? With enough of a frequency, with enough of a vibration, your body will start to get it. It'll fall back into your brain stem, and your brain stem knows rhythm like the back of its hand. Your brain stem is the one that automates everything, that balances out the body, that synergizes the body, that recovers the body. Your brain stem, even whilst you sleep, shuts off your thinking and excessive thought. So if you can get into a rhythm which feels comfortable for your brain stem, you can stop thought altogether. And then you're starting to access that gate of yo-yo, flow and feel. There we go. So for some of us, it's actually easier to deprive our senses, meaning too much light around, too much distraction, seeing objects, our mind goes there. It captures information from them, right? So you can also close your eyes if you feel. So with the nice closing of the eyes, immediately your sensorial attention is inwards. And that's really good. So you can kind of feel out more vividly. And then when you feel out more vividly, you draw more attention to them. So you may notice, oh, my shoulder isn't moving as much. So you want to shake that out. And that's how it starts. That's how you start to spread a vibration. So you start to feel like, oh yeah, my shoulders are kind of stuck, right? Or my chest. Like I've just did a little bit of push-ups today, or I've been sitting like this all day. Oh, I'm noticing more. And I want you to free up your body. Use the vibration to free up more of your body. So try to kind of shake other parts. More focus there, transfer the attention. And now let's get into some serious business. Here we go. This one is a little bit of a harder, more vivid beat. And the beat, by the way, is very useful for your brainstem, which responds to percussion. Your intelligence, your cognitive thought, your higher cognition ability is more orchestral. But this one is more beat. La próxima. stuckness, to free more of my heaviness. You know what it feels like to feel heavy? It's when you have a thought, an idea, and you can't move on it. There's so much in the way, but really there isn't. You're just carrying everything. You're just holding on to everything. Let all that go. When you feel light, you're holding on to less. That's the one. That's it. That's it. That's it. Keep going. Keep. After this. Dig in. 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 Go deeper. Hold it. Power. Four. 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 Everything. Ha! Ha! That's it! Feel that energy! Feel your energy! Don't tire yourself out! Keep going! Go through energy! Ha! 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 That's it! Okay. Slow down. Straight into beat. Deeper, consistent beat. Now. Start even without the music. Just shake. You'll start to hear it. But even though it's there, you've moved enough not to focus on the music. The music is the background. You are the drum. You are the beat. Just move. Just shake. Just move. Just shake. You don't even need to follow it, but keep it there for inspiration. Keep it there for a little guidance. Make sure you're moving everything. Breathe out fully. If you feel it, out. That's it. That's it.
More internal. This doesn't need exaggeration. You're already inside. You can even feel vibration without moving at all, barely moving at all. You can feel your body continues to vibrate. You can feel that. Make a rhythm inside you. Move the rhythm inside you. Move the focus inside you. Move the vibration inside you. Make the feeling inside you. Make your mind inside you. Consciousness comes in. Energy closes in. Body, spirit, your energy, align. In, find it, find it, find it, find it. Where's that center? Where's it coming from? Focus there. Hone in, hone in, hone in, hone in, hone in. And you see my movement is very subtle. But I feel it. 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 It's no longer out here. It's in here. No pain. No pain. Pure focus. Pure observation. Pure consciousness. My mind is cosmic mind. My energy is cosmic energy. You don't need to worry about what's on the outside. You have it inside. Everything out here is in here. Everything in here is already out there. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. And quiet your movement. Quiet your rhythm. And simply feel your body. Simply feel your body. Simply feel your energy. You're not forced to do anything at any point. I want you to simply feel your body. Just notice. Now, if you feel like your body wants to move, or you feel you want to move, without force, without obligation, without concern, with what is, I have to do, Master Maz, none of that. But if you feel something, I want you to follow the feeling. If you start to feel it in the low back, then by all means, move the low back and forth, side to side. If you feel it in the hands, then by all means, move the hands. Start with where you feel it. And if you feel it in both places, then by all means, move both places at once. And it doesn't have to be exaggerated. It doesn't even have to look beautiful. The standard is not beauty. The standard is feeling. The standard is following the feeling, flowing with the very feeling that your mind has created for you, that your body has placed for you. So when you're in it, this is now called Dan Mu. See where the energetic tension is, and allow your hands, your body to move there, like you're following a river, or you're following a line. You can even change the way it feels by moving your hands and your body in different directions. Stay with it. Stay with the feeling. Stay with the feeling. This is a healing movement because your body moves in the way it needs to move. You're focused inside. You're focused inside. You're touching on the very gates of Yulyo. There's no pain in this body. There's only energy. Without energy, no life. And then you feel something deeper than emotion, a belonging, a loving, a home where you reside, a safe feeling inside. Inside. And if you feel like your energy is bigger than what you're moving right now, make a decision to make your energy bigger. Yes, you can choose to make your energy bigger at any one moment, any one time. That's it. That's it. In Danmu, your energy state is much deeper. Your brain waves are much slower. Your healing state is much more active, much more heightened. Keep following the feeling, and as soon as the thought comes, move faster than your thought. Breathe it out. You're in no need of your thinking brain at the moment. All you simply do is feel. Better than that, you are the feeling itself. You are the smoothness. You are the softness. You are the feeling itself. You are the peace it gives. You are the love it offers. You are the very feeling. Good. Let's go ahead now and come down to a seat. Grab your chair. Have a seat. All right, everybody. Hands over your knees. Resting your hands. Just feel your breath right here. So this becomes your still meditation. Straighten your spine. Lower your chin. Bring up your head like you're pulling your spine straighter than before. Connecting all the way up to the sky, to the ceiling. And then coming all the way, connecting all the way through, back down to your earth. I want you to sit here in contemplation, just feeling this connection. You don't need to do anything. This becomes your mindful meditation, where you're simply observing all that sits inside you. This particular specific mindful meditation is one where there is no task but to watch. So you can notice the physical things, like maybe the sweat pouring over your face, the coolness and the temperature of your skin, or even the internal temperature of your body, the pressure of your body seated on this chair of yours, or maybe even the tension in your back in holding up your spine, or the comfort in your arms in resting their weight on their knees and their thighs. You could even move to more deeper sensations, like watching what emotion comes to you, if you can capture it well. Is it a resolute peace? Or is it actually an anger, an aggression? Don't be surprised by what emotion comes out of you. We moved everything. And so what rises to the surface, allow it to continue to rise on its way out. And allow what continues to come in to continue on its way in. You are simply watching. You're not looking to control. You're not looking to manipulate. You're not looking to manifest. You're simply watching. So accept all your feelings. See them as they move. See them as they sit. See them as they perspire into thin air. See them as they melt in. All of these feelings. Now you can even go a step deeper and look into your thoughts, your visual imagery, your information. See what thoughts come up. See what stays. See what's new. See what changes. See what leaves. And all you do is take note and observe If it comes up that it's uncomfortable and pleasant, don't shy away. Don't try and change it. Don't switch the channel. Stay with it. Stay with it. Learn to observe your body acceptantly. Learn to observe your mind acceptingly. Learn to observe your emotion acceptingly. Take a deep breath in, inhale. Exhaling out. Inhaling into the chest. Exhaling out. One last time, inhale into the chest. Exhaling out. Rubbing your palms together. Make them nice and warm. Rub, 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 rub. And go ahead with your warm palms. Cover your eyes. Circle your eyes right. Circle your eyes left. Up and down. Rotate. Back the other way. And sweep your face. Sweep your head. Neck. Shoulders. Chest. All the way down. Ai shonada. Feels so good. Ai shonada. Wow. Let's go ahead and thank each other before we wrap up and then do our sharing. Hands over your danjan. Let's go ahead and thank each other. The word is kamsamnida. And let's go ahead and do that. Kamsamnida. And go ahead and thank your neighbors around you. Kamsamnida. The ones not here. Kamsamnida. Well done, well done, well done. Wow. Great job, everyone. I think today was an exceptional vibration. We purposefully extended the time in which we moved. I wanted you to go a little bit deeper and imagine what we could do in a single hour. Wow, imagine this was the whole day. Well, it's something else. It's something beautiful. So please share, how is it? How was your feeling? Amazing. Wow, thank you, Ms. Fina. I love that. Thank you, ma'am. The blue dragon came for me, took me for a ride. I'm sure it did. There is so much that we can see and imagine, and everything we see represents so much of our life, so much of our history, so much of our future. Well done. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nahla, and I hope you and your family are doing well and healthy and safe. Thank you. Very relaxed. Wow, wonderful job, Margarita, and thank you again for coming to our outdoors offline Qigong session too. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for your commentary, everybody. And on the tube, we'll connect that to you, and we'll send you the links once we're done so that you can share this session with everyone else. Speechless. Wow. Well done, Vina. I feel very relaxed. Oh, thank you, Nahla. Yes, I'm glad for your sharing. Well done. Do you see how something so dynamic, oh, this is Tess. Oh, great. Yay, speechless. Yay. Thank you, Tess, for joining as well. All right, so you see how, guys, when we do something so dynamic, so prolific, so uncontrolled almost, though conscious, you can ultimately gain surrender and peace. It's unbelievable how they're mostly on two different ends of the same spectrum. If you accept full pain, you'll feel no pain. If you can accept full chaos, you'll see full peace. And that's the incredible truth about the way things are. It's almost like a back door, and this is the truth, huh? You go so far this way, it's like, oh, we're back in the other way. Ooh, some inception level thoughts there. But they really are on a very thin line of separation, conflict and resolution, chaos and peace, all of it. So I hope you guys are doing really well, and I hope that you guys feel really well, and I hope that you guys continue to come. Tuesday we've got an Insta Live, Thursday we've got the Arabic sessions, and for those who'd like to speak some Arabic, we've got some brand new topics, some brand new science, some brand new themes. Later on, we're going to have some more online workshops. Check out our Instagram account for all that detailed information. So I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your week and your evening. I will see you later. Masterminds out!